I keep telling y'all the welterweight division in boxing is the best division. We're getting fights on fights on fights. Tomorrow we have a huge fight with Jaron boots Ennis and Roiman Villa. Both guys are coming off victories in their last fight. Villa beat Rashidi Ellis in a close fight, went the distance, and it seemed like Rashidi Ellis was going to get the victory, but 2 knockdowns by Villa proved to make the difference. Ellis had the better of Villa in the first half of the fight, but his nickname is Speedy, so he came out the gates too fast. First 7-8 rounds, he was gassing himself out, so he had no more left in the tank in the last 4 rounds. And even though Villa took a lot of shots and took some punishment, didn't really show on his face after the fight. And Ellis took some tough shots at the end. It wasn't enough for Ellis because 2 knockdowns. Put in the judges' hands, you never know what's gonna happen. And Villa probably didn't win as many rounds as Ellis, but those are some big shots he gave Ellis. I think that the last fight with Boots and this Karen guy, he was just running for the entire 12 rounds.
Oh,
and
come on,
Boots
man.
pitched a shutout. Wasn't really a nice fight, real boring because there was no action involved, and Boots is an action fighter. That's why I think this fight tomorrow between Villa and Boots is gonna be absolutely unreal. We're gonna have a great fight on our hands. It's the main event, and Boots, he's here for it. He said he's not looking ahead, even though obviously he wants the winner out of Spence and Bud. He seems so focused, and I've been looking at his record. He's 26 right now. If he fights one more time after the Villa fight tomorrow, say he fights Stanionis, because Stanionis was supposed to fight Virgil, but Virgil, again, 3 times now where he can't make weight. Just go to 154, retire. Wasting people's time. We've been wanting that fight with him and Stanionis. We've been wanting the fight with him and Boots. It's not happening. Go up to 154, stop boxing. Done. So Stanionis is now without a fight. We'll see if Stanionis just waits for Boots. Say Boots takes care of business quick, because we know he's known to knock people out quick. He did the same thing with Delorme, knocked him out in the first round. And there's guys that went the distance, big time fighters that went the distance with Delorme. Guys like Ugas went all 10 rounds. Guys like, I just spoke about him, Stanionis went all 12 rounds. And Bud knocked out Delorme, but Bud had to wait 6 rounds to do it. So you know Boots is hungry. At any given night, he could say night night to your favorite fighter. But let's be honest, Boots been telling us you don't get paid for overtime. So he's gonna do what he has to do. If he fights Stanionis next, because obviously Bud and Spence have a rematch clause. I've been looking at his record. He's 31-0, because I'm assuming he's gonna win tomorrow against Villa. And say he fights Stanionis at the end of the year, 32-0. He's 26. I've been doing the maths, you know what I'm saying? Got a degree, I know how to get things done. If he fights 3 times a year up to age 32, he could get 50-0. He could get 50-0 at 32. Imagine that. 32 years old, matching Floyd's record. And I'm saying that because Boots is a hell of a fighter. Boots has everything. He reminds me of both Spence and Bud. The thing that is crazy, and he's from a boxing family. His dad, Bozy Ennis, a legend. Obviously his brothers used to box also. I'm gonna go back to Bozy, his father. He had one of the best sound bites of the year when Tank and Ryan fought each other. He was getting interviewed, and he's like, oh, who do you got? Why do you got them? And he's like, come on, man. I got Tank. Tank got that street. And it's just facts. Tank took care of Ryan so easy, and I had boys saying that, oh, it's not going to be easy fight for Tank. Oh, Tank has to be careful. Oh, Ryan's faster. Talking. And that's what happened. Ryan got dealt with, gave up, and Tank is proving why he is the best lightweight. But I'm going to stick with Boots and Villa. huge welterweight fight. I think that Boots fights like Bud because he could hit you from shots from different angles, and he fights like Spence also because he's gonna walk you down, he's gonna break you down, hits you to the body, so good in the pocket also. But before he fought Ellis, three 8-round fights, 3 8-rounders. So now he's like getting into these 12-rounders. It's gonna take some time, and we've seen against Ellis, he had some problems. He had some trouble with Ellis, and it's not going to get any easier. I want to see Boots against Stanionis after he takes care of business tomorrow against Villa, because I think he's the next star. He even told you he wants to go to 154. He wants to end his career at 160, 168. So we'll see if he can do it. He's a Philly fighter, so he's bout that business. He's bout it. I'm all for this fight. Boxing this summer has been electric. Let's keep it going. It's your boy Jayo Sto. You already know. Subscribe, like, share. We in here.